Hi guys, this is another video in my Fast 5 Frugal series where we talk about money tips in about 5 minutes or less. And in today's video, we are going to look at 4 possible things that are keeping you financially stuck. So whether you're stuck in a paycheck to paycheck rut, or maybe you feel that no matter what you do, you just cannot get ahead financially, these are some reasons that might not even be on your radar. The first reason is no budget, and some people absolutely hate the B word. They feel that it's too restrictive, or it takes too much effort, or if they make good money, they might even feel that it's not even necessary. But instead of thinking of a budget as work, think of it as a way to ensure that you have money for the things that you actually need. A budget is a spending plan for your money, and it's essential because when you don't track your expenses and your income, you're pretty much winging it every month. And unfortunately, winging it doesn't work because a lot of times you end up spending whatever you want on food, groceries, shopping without really giving any thought as to whether you can afford it. So you might spend $300 a month on recreation when you can really only afford to spend $150, or you might spend $200 on groceries when you can only afford to spend $100, and then wonder why you don't have any money left for savings or debt repayment. So if you don't have a budget, definitely create one, and you can have one that's weekly or you can have one that's monthly, whatever works for you, as long as you have something on paper. The second thing that can keep you financially stuck is negative self-talk, and I had to include this on this list because I feel that a lot of people underestimate the power of positive self-talk and having a positive mindset. Telling yourself or even thinking that you can't do better financially will keep you in the same spot. I've heard people say, I'm always going to be broke, I'm always going to be in debt, and with that type of talk, yes, you probably will. Feeding your mind with this type of talk and thinking, it is demotivating and it is going to make you feel powerless. And if you don't feel that you have the strength or the power to move forward financially, or if you feel stuck and don't think that you can do any better, chances are you're not even going to try. Now, positive thinking alone is not going to get you to where you want to be, obviously, and you have to acknowledge your situation for what it is. But instead of dwelling on the consequences of your money problems, get to the root of your problems, whether it's not enough income, or maybe you have too much debt, or maybe you have a spending problem. Because once you understand the root problem, then you can come up with a plan that will allow you to get unstuck. Understand though that the solution may not always be quick. It might take you months or years to get to a better place financially, but at least you're taking the first step. And as a side note, beware of financially toxic people. These are individuals who might tell you to just accept your finances for what they are, regardless of how bad things are, or they might have you think that you can't do any better. Don't let these people get in your head, because a lot of times they don't want you to do better. The third reason is fear, and this is different from negative self-talk because while the aforementioned person may not think they can do any better, you may know that you have the skills to do better, but you don't take the first step because of fear or self-doubt. And this can apply to many situations. For example, you might be tired of trading time for money and you have a great idea for making passive income or maybe starting your own business, but you don't take the first step because of fear of failure or maybe fear of stepping outside your comfort zone. Or you may come across a great job that you know you can do, but you don't apply because you've never had this level of responsibility and you're nervous. So although you should count the cost of any big decision, don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone if something can potentially be good for you and your finances. The fourth reason is lifestyle inflation, and to be honest, I probably don't have to say much about this particular topic. Most people know what this means. And if you don't know, this is when spending increases as your income increases. And just as an example, let's say you're living paycheck to paycheck and then your income goes up, which gives you breathing room in your budget, which is wonderful. But instead of just enjoying the extra money and hitting some of your financial goals, you go out and you get into more debt and you increase spending, which basically puts you right back in the same situation you were in before. You're deeper in debt, you're still financially stuck, and you don't have anything really left for saving and debt repayment. Now, everyone has to decide how to spend their money, but just know that if you get into this continuous cycle of always increasing your spending as your income goes up, it can always feel as if you're financially stuck and that you can't get ahead. And even when you have an abundance, it can feel as if you have very little. So fight the urge to keep up and do your best to live beneath your means, because this is going to help you do more with your money. So there you have it. That's my scaled down list of things that could possibly be keeping you financially stuck. Of course, there are so many other things to consider. So if you have any ideas, please comment below and let us know. Thank you for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, I talk a lot about personal finance, so if you like videos like this and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button below. I post every weekend and sometimes during the week. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in a few days.